The audio is going to be worse than it normally is because I'm using the microphone on my webcam today because my children broke my headset. I've ordered a desk microphone to replace it, but it probably won't be here till Friday morning. Sky. I'll put this 2-1 on the table. Wonder am I supposed to fetch a shock there to leave more basics in my deck against the Path Zigzag? That's probably true. You need to it's a touch buggy. Unmaximize the screen if you're watching it in theater mode, take it out of theater mode, and then you can click the close button. It is a touch buggy. Murmuring Bosk, but don't have a Tree Folk. Pretty unlucky. Pretty unlucky. Well, I can put my headphones on if I wanted to listen to music. I don't listen to music during my daytime streams because my ears keep an ear out for the children that are running around behind us. Like blue-white or possibly just Sky Control. Grab a Stomping Ground here. Like, keep beating them down slow and steady with this Eternal Witness. At some point they'll try and kill the Eternal Witness, and then we'll Restoration Angel the Eternal Witness. It'll be glorious. Just the slow grind. We're in no rush. 2-1, just like taking him to Pound Town. All the Eternal Witnesses belong to us. 7 cards in hand, getting beat down by this. Sure. Sacrifice that one. What if I cast this other Eternal Witness? Yo, dog. Snapcaster Mage, my Snapcaster Mage. Was it good for you? It was good for me. I'm having fun. This is the type of good clean magic I live for, if we're being honest. Alright, check this one out. Yes. No hit points for you. Come back next year. What are you doing? What are we doing? We can Chord for a Pontiff? I'll play this out. Pass the turn here, I think. No, the Healy version of this deck is garbage. I mean, this version of this deck is garbage too, but like, stop trying to make this deck more of a combo deck. If you want to play a combo deck, play a good deck like Storm. This deck is good because it's a grindy, interactive mid-range deck. If you want to play a combo deck, play something else. Oh, Jace. Oh, Jacey boy. What am I doing here? Let's let that happen. Azcanta versus Field of Ruin and Blessed Alliance. Because I don't think Saheelis are fun. I don't think playing a crappy combo deck is very fun. I find playing interactive mid-range decks fun. Oh, do I have the title still? Yeah, it's still Tron, isn't it? Sorry, title fixed. think it's like search versus, right? I don't really care about either of these cards. I'm supposed to chord for 3 in response there. It's very possible because now they have mana leak up. Man, let's see Path to Exile do that. Like Path to Exile can't do that on average. Not this one. Minus, minus, boys and girls. Minus, minus. Where are your reinforcements now, opponent? Where are your reinforcements now? Nowhere to be seen, eh? Nowhere to be seen, eh? Alright, so if I resto this witness, it leaves me with 1, 2, 3, 4. I should play this tapped turn. Probably Supreme Verdict in our future coming sometime soon. And again, just like, no, we're not in a rush. We have 3 power in play. Gonna keep attacking my opponent slow and steady over and over and over again. Just like, alright, attack you. Go. Sure. We do technically have lethal at head, you're not wrong. Just like slow and steady. No need to rush here. Attack for 3, attack for 3, attack for 3. Slowly burn them to the ground. We know they have a Blessed Alliance in their hand right now. I've played 1 creature land in here before. We have 2 copies of Horizon Canopy, so I think that's fine. Sacrifice this Eternal Witness, so I can Eternal Witness it back. Go, dog. We're not playing Tron because we 0-3'd that league very quickly. Record time 0-3. You have a Cryptic Command? Are you tired, little boy? These are my 2-1s. I already like them, but these ones get other 2-1s back. Get the auto pass here too. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go put Declan down in his crib so he can take a nap. They have another cryptic command, we might be in trouble. Alright, they're going to 3. That's pretty good for us, right? Alright, this lightning bolt back. Yes. Alright, go. And yeah, I just let this happen, right? So they have to beat the board plus beat this bolt in my hand. That technically beats the board, okay. They have Blessed Alliance in their deck, so I don't really want to just jam there. I am, however, going to jam this Restoration Angel at end of turn. Oh, I should add Stream Decker Bot to the things that don't show up in my... things that don't show up in my Streamlabs thing. God, these bolts are great. Yeah, sweet. Got him. It's a good one to win too, game 1, because we have a lot of dead cards. A lot of dead cards game 1. To bring in this and this. Maybe Linvala is fine. I get to board out these Wall of Roots because they just get swept away. Board out this Magus of the Moon, this Aven Mindcensor, Glissa of the Traitor. Wasn't playing Bolt of an Angel and see if they had 2 counters. I mean, I played the Angel and then just wait and see what happens with the Angel. There's no reason to get, like, trigger happy with anything. I don't think I want any of these other cards on my board. This one's Jacob, actually. I know they're both giant balls of curly hair, but this one's Jacob. I think this is good. Submit. Bolts were way better than passing that game. Unreal better. Yeah, Jake's the older one. Normally when I stream in the morning, Jake's at school, but my schedule's been all whacked this week because everyone's home with the plague. Char! Oh my god, what happened to your hair? 10-month resubscription. Thank you, and welcome back. I do appreciate it. It's fine, keep. Doesn't have accelerant in it, but we have less accelerant post board. Just put the bird on top of our deck here. Relic of Progenitus. Annoying, but not the end of the world. It's getting Murmuring Bosk. I think this is getting Murmuring Bosk. Search. Oh, they have Search in their deck too. I should have brought the Reclamation Sage in. If we get a game 3, I'm going to bring in Reclamation Sage. No Tree Folk, very unlucky. Possible this configuration doesn't have enough cards for the control matchup. Normally I like to board down to 2 or 3 mana dorks, and I probably don't want all 4 bolts post board. So if I was to really sit down and think about this deck list, I'd probably want another card or 2 for the Jeskai matchup. Man, Relic plus Search is a combo. P-Star. Scavenging Ooze dead. They about to miss a land drop here? They are. Alright. Ow, child. Alright, what am I getting here? So we're definitely getting a shock land. The question then becomes, they did show us red last game. I think I actually want to just use my Eternal Witness this turn to guarantee my next land drop. I'm gonna grab this since they're tapped out on that. Gonna get value out of this while I can. Hitting our land drops is pretty important. We used our Eternal Witness last game to do that too, if you noticed. Peace, Sothri, I appreciate it. Blue lightning bolts, right? Just magic online things. Hopefully they use their mana again here. Just an Electrolyze. Don't Blood Moon me. God bless. Solution, okay. Take a peekaboo at their hand, see what they got. Verdict, mana leak. Huh. Taking the mana leak, right? Mana leak's basically going to be live for the entirety of this game. This Relic's really annoying. Definitely going to bring in our Rec Sage for the 3rd game. Relic turns off our value like Reveillark too. Some of our value cards play to the graveyard. Sacred Foundry here? Yeah, probably. And again, like, these bolts just, like, looking really good again, right? Like, we're putting them down to 12, so, like, this cuts them in half from where they're at currently. Another hand is Verdict right now. Guess can't activate, sure. They got a Path to Exile. Fine, right? We'll see if they want to path the Sin Collector or we drew a counterspell. We're activating this. We drew Cryptic Command is the one card I don't know. Kind of a tilt. Yep. You want a different show? Yeah. What show do you want to watch? Alright, so they have 2 verdicts and a path, and then one card I don't know. Do I want a Chord for something here? Probably just want to keep poking them, right? What do you want to watch? I think we're just attacking for 2. Just want to like nickel and dime them down. I think because I have these bolts, I want to just keep like poking at them. I'm gonna play this out. I think this might encourage them to pull the trigger on Verdict. If it doesn't, we get to untap with another mana. Another Electrolyze. Crucible of Worlds, sure. Pretty good one. Pretty good one. Put them down to 8. So at a virtual 2. For us, they have Path, Verdict, Verdict in their hand right now. These bolts are so good. Do I just chord for a... They picked up an Electrolyze. Just like go get an Eternal Witness here. I guess I can go like get Selfless Spirit too. Isn't terrible. That might encourage them to Path plus Electrolyze. Sorry, I meant Voice of Resurgence. You get Voice of Resurgence here. I said one thing, I meant another. I think we're going to get a 2. Supposed to be Selfless Spirit. There's a chance Voice is correct here. I like getting them to use their Path plus Electrolyze though. Okay, deal. That's good for us. So they have Path, Verdict, Verdict, and one card we don't know. They're going to 7 here. Drew a Bolt. Means they have Verdict, Verdict, Path. That's fine. Only need to sneak in 1 more point of damage here, basically. They have Verdict, Path, Mana Leak right now. Get Path tier, yep. Red Source. Got one. Shot through the heart, and you're to blame, darling. You give love a bad name. Do 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 do. Whoa. Oh. Kiki Chord literally won infinitely more games of Magic than Tron did today. Clearly best deck NA. I wish I could take credit for creating the awesome decklist tool, but I didn't. I saw someone else using it last night, and I was like, that's awesome, let's do it. Yeah, paying dividends. What do we lose to? We lost to Black-White Mush, we lost to Blue-White Mush, and I forget the third deck we lost to. Matt doesn't know that I'm Kiki Cording this weekend yet. He doesn't know. He doesn't know. Seems fine. Classic 4-color Magus of the Moon deck. They never see it coming. Is this the person we played earlier on Shadow? It might be. Oh, Burn, sure. It's a little slow against Burn. Bird's Paradise? Sure. Sam would be great on the play. It's a pretty medium minus on the draw. They don't have a second land, we could be in a good spot. A lightning bolt on top of my deck. I think I have to fetch that away. I think I'm still obligated to fetch that away. I want a Stomping Ground here. That's probably supposed to be Sacred Foundry. Because she's got 3/3 first strike and death touch. I'm probably supposed to fetch before the trigger happens, right? Foundry. Johnny Redeemed, you can move it down. Click on it and drag it wherever you want on screen. Put it wherever is convenient for you. With your power, you can do whatever you would like. God, my body is ready to be Searing Blazed. I've never been so ready to be Searing Blazed in my life. Okay, pro tip. Always block. Is that true? Is that true? Am I blocking? I don't actually know. Reset blockers. Pro tip, always block. No, wait, no, I'm a liar. Yeah, I think I'm actually a liar. I'm gonna hit OK and not block because they played a land this turn. If they wouldn't have showed me they had a land, I probably would have snapped off the block, but because I was going to run into a Searing Blaze, I don't think I'm going to block there. Pro tip, sometimes block, right? Oh, it's a shame we have another fetch land as a mana source, huh? I'm just going to die next turn to Bolt Bolt. If you are watching on a desktop computer, there is a thing in the overlay that shows the deck list on the screen right now. I should have fetched in response to that trigger, because had this thing put our basic planes in our hand, we'd be very sad right now. But thankfully it didn't. So, you know. I'm going to correct this fetch because, well, we have to, and then I'm going to be very sad when we die here. I'm going to go ahead and blink this before it takes damage. There's a button on the screen that says deck list, and if you click on it, it pops the deck list up on your screen, and you can mouse over the cards. The future is amazing, is all I'm going to say. The future is now, and it is wonderful. He's dead to a Chord of Calling. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Not dead to a chord. Pia and Kiran Nalaar. I do this. Undo this. Maybe their hand is all Boros Charms. You gotta get a real browser, Google Chrome. Firefox is like the Internet Explorer of 2017. Ain't nobody using that stuff no more. Alright, we're gonna try and kill him. Best. Good to know. I assume we're dead here, but give it the old college best. Got a bunch of helixes and a Lone Missionary on our sideboard. We are thoroughly correct, opponent. Definitely pretty close to dead side scale. Alright, let's get all of the chaff out of our deck here. All of these cards that are kind of clunky and not very necessary. Bring in these wonderful Magic the Gathering cards that mean I'm slightly dead. I want the Pia and Kiran Nalaar still. Witness is great on the back of everything else. Sage for Eidolon's really narrow. I'm going to keep the Qasali Pridemage, but seems pretty bad. I'm going to cut a Horizon Canopy, which might be greedy, but like I never want to draw 2 of that card in this matchup, so I think it's fine. Still have 21 lands and 7 dorks. I think about Oath of Nissa in this deck. I think it's worse than the other spells we're playing. I think it makes you sideboard awkwardly. Qasali Pridemage is like the slightly less embarrassing card to just draw, right? Because like it attacks for 3 at least. It's like a Grizzly Bear that attacks as 3/3. The old Watchwolf Disenchant split card. Yeah, exactly. I don't think Sin Collector is fine in this matchup, but not good enough to like you want to have to produce black mana to play it. Opponent sorting through their burn notes, trying to find the Kiki chord notes from this time 2 years ago. First. Nothing screams good deck building like basic Mountain Voice of Resurgence, is all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying, fam. Basic Mountain Voice of Resurgence. I'm gonna play this on 1. Don't cut creatures, don't cut bird spells, right? Oh, one drop, Seb. Yay! My body's ready to brick and die. Basic Mountain Lightning Bolt, your move. I would like to comment that Bolt feels much better against this deck than it feels against, than Path feels against it. It's like we're not giving them a land. They're Doto play Kiki card. Rogue with the real God's honest truth. We miss on a land tier, we're probably gonna die. We hit on a land tier, we're gonna be in a good spot, hopefully. Especially if it's a fetch land and not a shock land. Perfect! Perfect. Alright, so gonna just be realistic here. Move on to the next one. Moving on up. Hex has a lot of great gameplay, Waffle, but like getting to like tutor for things at instant speed is just like, it's a good experience. It's not something that you get to do in Hex, which is probably a good thing in all honesty. Like tutors, like designing well-balanced tutors is like probably pretty close to impossible. You have to like make them pretty overcosted like this, or they end up like demonic tutor, but like toolboxing is something that you can't do at Hex. That was a bit premature. T-Rune is someone who likes to waste a lot of their time. See, one of the most important decisions you can make in Modern is you could sit there and be miserable for a couple more minutes, or you could like move on and like re-roll and get another chance. If I was in a tournament, I'd probably make my opponent click through their next 2 turns, but like we're playing here in a league, so I could just like queue in another match. We're like sub 5%, probably sub 1% to win that game, missing that land drop there. Living End? Burn again. Okay. Good do over. Basic Forest. All right, that's pretty good. All right. Been Reveillark here probably. I mean, like, I don't think this matchup is that bad for us. Famous last words. Like, we lost a close one on the play in our first game and then, like, bricked off in the second one. It happens. Negative 15. This deck is very bad. I'm not playing this deck because it is good. Most of the people that play Modern don't play their Modern deck because their Modern deck is good. They play it because they like playing it. That's why most people play the Modern decks that they play, just for reference. If you're not playing like Storm or Burn, or I guess I'd give you Eldrazi too, probably. Maybe Death Shadow. You're probably not trying to win in Modern. And that's fine. Like, you know, Magic's not about just winning, it's about having fun. Like, right, these are games, right? Like even when you're winning a bunch in Magic, you're not actually making that much money. People want to play good decks play standard, right? My wallet does not miss me playing Paper Magic at SCG events. Paper Magic is so expensive. Not only the cards, but also just like traveling in general. Probably pretty hosed here. Well, Roots is going to gain us 3 at least, though. I think on the draw is pretty brutal in this matchup when we don't have a bolt on 1. And then it all upstairs here. I'll make this one kill me, because they could potentially have enough bricks that we're not dead, but pretty likely dead here. I mean, wouldn't you rather, like, make donations to, like, an actual charitable organization? Or if you want to give money to me explicitly, how about I just do, like, a 12-hour stream with a 24-hour extension donation? Like, wouldn't you rather watch me stream for 24 hours than, like, play Magic for 2 matches on camera? All right, take 4. This time it's personal. What was the last cut last time? Cut out, correct. Do it. I mean, most of the decks that play Deathrite Shaman are, like, really good against the turn 1 combo decks. Like, Grixis Delver devours them. The Leovold deck's not terrible against them. Don't keep hands that don't do anything against Bird. And then mulligan into hands that scry and on land to the bottom and then die. Alright. I could have gone to 5 here. Maybe I'm supposed to go to 5 post board when I have Helixes in my deck to draw 2. Wild Nakatl. What year is it? The Promised End has been okay. I wanted a card that was good against Jeskai that was, like, also had relevant applications in other places, and I think the Promised End does that well. Like, if your game goes a little bit long against combo decks, the Promised End generally wins them for you. Never not have the Searing Blaze. Ooh, do you not have the Searing? Oh, geez, we blocked and it lived. Like Christmas. Like Christmas, ladies and gentlemen. I wish I could catch you in the stream more often, man. Sage Phoenix with the 213 subscription. Thank you for the continued support. Welcome, welcome, welcome back. Okay, yep. Okay. And, why didn't they path my wall and do 3 to me? Man, we're gonna lose this game too, aren't we? That's the most tilting when you're like, why did they do that? And then you're like, oh no, they're still gonna kill us. That's probably supposed to be a plain, so that way I can play these 2 next turn. Yep, he's dead, Jim. No, they pathed it on my turn. That was on my end step. The cards they had on my end step were the same cards they had last turn, I promise. I meant I should have gotten a forest, is what I meant. That way I could get plains with this, and then play these 2. Alright, let's get this other witness back. Can I get a witness? Amen. Please play a spell. Please play a spell. Please play a spell. We're in the tank. Are we gonna cast a spell? It's been a while since people have played Voice of Resurgence. It's been a while since people have played Voice of Resurgence. Are they gonna cast a spell? This feels like a can I beat this elemental pause. God, another path. What a beating. I have all 4 of my basics. Yep. You're happy I'm back on Chord. You're one of those people that likes watching me lose. Nice of you. Also known as your viewers. Hi, Jake. Yeah. I love you, oldest son. Yeah. Yeah, you love me too? You want this? Are you ready to dead me, opponent? Should I start the Lincoln Park? Asking the real questions. For Matt's sake, you should start the Lincoln Park. Take your player out of theater mode, Marty. It seems to bug on closing on theater mode currently. Just 4-drop we can't cast till we have 5 lands out. I do have a noise gate on my microphone. Is it clipping my voice out? It does a good job of like cutting the TV out when I'm not talking and the kids in the background when I'm not talking. No, the noise gate isn't making my voice sound weird. I sound like I'm underwater because I'm congested and I'm using a low quality microphone. The underwaterness in my voice is because my entire household has the plague currently. Waiting for the next match to pop so we can scrub out of this league too. I'd just like to say good morning, afternoon, and good night to everyone, wherever you're at in the world. Thanks for choosing to spend part of your day here with us. My name is Jeff Hoagland, and we're getting dumpstered in Modern this afternoon. If you enjoy watching me get dumpstered, please hit that follow button. It doesn't cost you anything. It helps other people find my stuff. If you're really enjoying what you see, please consider subscribing on Twitch, becoming a patron on Patreon. You can also support my stuff by supporting my sponsors. MTGOtraders.com will love to buy and sell Magic online cards with you. Use code Hoagland PayPal at checkout with them. You can save 8% on your singles orders there. CoolStuffInc.com buys and sells a lot of cool stuff, including TCG singles. Using promo code Jeff5, you can save 5% on Magic, Pokemon, and Yu-Gi-Oh cards with them. InkedGaming.com would love to help you customize your gaming experience. Using promo code Jeff12, you can save 12% on custom playmats, mouse pads, and sleeves with them. You can upload your own custom artwork that you have the right to redistribute or choose from their wide selection of custom artwork that they have on their website. And finally, SpareDeck.com, they offer kind of a unique service. Let's say you would like to get dumpstered with Kiki-Jiki at home at FNM or a small tournament. You can rent this wonderful pile of fun ofs from SpareDeck.com. You can rent a deck for a weekend or up to an entire month. It's really convenient when you want to change decks or jump around or whatnot. If you're someone like me that mostly plays online and you want to play on paper on occasion, renting is preferable to buying. Moto. Moto. Mo. I guess Fallout spells. Try again. Yeah, man, just got controls put up a ton of results lately. Protectors use 2+ gigs of RAM. Well, you see, when you never free up any of your memory ever, and you use a programming language like .NET that apparently doesn't believe in garbage collection, your application just continues using more and more and more RAM the longer it is open. Really pretty wild. Yeah, it seems fine, right? Like, has birds on one, never a mulligan. Derpy boy! Rare Parrot with the 5-month resubscription. Thank you for the continued support. Welcome back. Rogue asking the hard-hitting questions. It was a C derivative like every... Well, you see, Moto's not a video game. Moto is a paper magic emulator. I don't know, it must not, or if it has garbage collection, it must be disabled. When I start Magic Online up, it uses around 800 megs of RAM. And here you can see here we're well over 2 gigs at this point. And it just keeps going up until eventually I say, all right, Magic Online, I'll close you so we can start over. Ooh, Affinity. Mitchell, they're not ready to get bolt snap bolted here. Don't you Galv blast my bird, you mother... I will not scream obscenities at the Affinity player. I will not scream obscenities at the Affinity player. They Galv blasted my bird. My poor bird. My poor little birdie. Tweet, 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 tweet. Just a little bird trying to get by in the world. Voice blocks this nicely. Sure. I'm gonna trade this here. I'm gonna preserve my life total. Leave Watsy alone, they're a small indie company. Alright, get a Murmuring Bosk here. Who doesn't love a good Murmuring Bosk? No Tree Folk to reveal, very unlucky. I would like this lightning bolt back, please. Did our opponent mulligan? I don't know. Yeah, I think they went to 6. They're my favorite Kiki-Jikis, the value Kiki activations. I ended up buying the expensive one, Marty. Rawr, attack you with my Eternal Witness token. The classic Forest of Coilos here. I didn't want to trade this Witness for one of their creature lands. They had Ink Moth and Blink Moth back, so I didn't want to make that trade last turn. Man, we're such a good burn deck. I guess I also could have Kiki'd the voice there. This is funnier though. The thinking man's burn deck, right? Hi, Jake. What's up, my dad? Oh, I love you, oldest son. Oh, thank you for the hug. Voice token was much better than deal 3. I agree. I just wasn't thinking about it. So when you Kiki your voice, you get to keep the token. You want a different show? Yeah. You want to watch Sean? You want Sheep? Okay, I'll put on Sheep. Dude, the sheep is coming up. Look it, the Kiki deck doesn't get to win that often. Just let me play with my food, okay? Just let me play with my food, okay? Why do you have to take this away from me? Why do you have to? No, we drew an infinite combo. Why did we draw an infinite combo? It's just the world is our oyster. Jake has some words, not as many as all 3-year-olds, but he gets enough to get by. Declan's talking pretty well. Jake will talk when he talks. Probably not a Lark matchup, not that matchup, none of that matchup, none of that matchup, not a Glissa matchup. Probably not a Renegade Rallier matchup. Voice is pretty rancid in this matchup. I, What words do you need besides Sons of Sheep? I mean, like, bad decks 4-5-0 all the time. I'm not a big fan of the Saheeli decks. Scavenging Ooze is pretty bad here. Linvala is not good enough. Whoa, what just happened? Sort by converted mana cost. Alright, we're back. Yeah, don't want this many 4s. Probable that I don't want this many 4s. I don't want all these Eldritch Evolutions. Let's get one of those. We have a lot of things in our main deck. 63 things in our main deck, to be precise. Kiki Chords, if you're really bad at like making cuts from your main deck and you're not sure what you should or shouldn't play, boy do I have a deck for you. From a Chord, I don't know, I kind of like Chord in this matchup, especially when we have access to Pontiff. I know it's not like Kataki good, but like I think it's better than Eldritch Evolution. Maybe that's not true. That's probably not true. All right. This is a matchup where Core or Bolt versus Path is kind of a wash. Like, Path is really good for when they load up on an Arcbound Ravager, but Bolt is better for not giving them extra mana when you're killing their things in the early game. It just doesn't really do a whole lot. You want to make sure that your hands are interacting with the board. So we're looking for things like our Stony Silence, our Engineered Explosives, our Lightning Bolts, our Birds of Paradise, our Helixes, just like things that allow us to interact with our opponent quickly in a matchup like this. Again, just like another mulligan, just mulligan aggressively. Sand's not stellar, but it has a Wall of Roots into a Chord of Calling at least, so we get a scry. I'm in the market for a turn 3 Restoration Angel. Probably. I don't know if I'm in the market for this or not. It kept 7. I'm going to bottom this. I think I just need fast interaction. I'm going to bottom that again. If they mulliganed, I think I'd keep it. But I think with them keeping 7, I want to make sure that I can give myself the best possible chance to find a 1 or 2 that interacts with them. Of course, Wall of Roots is still bugged. Are you new? You must be new here to ask that kind of question. Wall of Roots, broken January 2016. Hashtag never forget. Then another land. For 10 here. 11, yep. So can play this. Fetch for a plains. Probably should use this to fetch for a mountain, huh? I can chord for a Qasali Pridemage here. And get that, and then on their turn we can use mana off Wall of Roots to kill this Master of Ethereum. One of the reasons this card is powerful, since you generate 2 mana a turn cycle for a couple of turns. If we hit another chord here, we could potentially get Orzhov Pontiff and like clean their board up very nicely here. We're still going to take 4 on this attack, going to 4. So we already did do a Galvanic Blast, no matter how we slice it. And instead, not bad. I'm looking to 5 and shot. This game on the play, I don't think I want to change anything. I'm pretty happy with what we got going on. Ethereum is pretty scary, especially when we're playing a pathless build. I'll do that. These chords are a lot better in this build because we have Wall of Roots. Again, it seems like got a Rec Sage in it, but it's like not doing anything for too long of a time. It's kind of close. Maybe. I think I'm supposed to go back again here. Good. Stop that because we're fetching anyways. Overgrown Tomb here in case we draw the Pontiff. Yep. We can use this and this to go find a Pia. We'll start from the opponent. Evolution is kind of awkward. Yeah, Lark's on the board right now. Kind of clunky in this matchup. Elf blasting my bird. I think I'm okay with that. I want to keep this. We draw a green source. We get to go ahead and evolve. All right, now am I just getting... I'm just getting Pontiff, right? Then we can evolve Pontiff into Pia. Yeah, all the cards in Hex have value on the secondary market. There aren't any account-bound cards or anything like you have in Pokemon TCGO. And Rick Sage here, kill the Arcbound Ravager. They can animate and put their counter on the Blink Moth, but that's fine. Check for 1 here. Oh, I forgot about that waffle. Yeah, the decklist school is a great thing. The Magic community is kind of awesome. Make a lot of awesome things like MTG Bot and this new overlay tool. So we got Master of Ethereum, sure. Let's stop during my opponent's upkeep here. I sequenced it this way because I don't want to give my opponent another chance to draw a Galvanic Blast, but if they already had a Galvanic Blast, I want to tie up the mana from it on their turn. That's fair, Burgle. I missed 4 points of damage here by doing it this way. I don't know, they're kind of choked on mana, Burgle. You get whip flared here. You're real sad. Oh, sure. Why would you play that out? Did you hit Galvanic Blast? Had to have hit Galvanic. Oh, they just want to kill that. Okay, that makes sense. Oh god, the fucking mana base of this deck. I was like, oh, that Lightning Helix, that's not a bad draw. It's pretty good. Can't cast it. Oh, don't Blood Moon me. Don't do it. Don't Blood Moon me. Have a heart. Okay, that one's not Blood Moon. Deal. Alright, they missed a point of damage by not activating this. I guess they want to tap these two to deal a point. Oh, the highs and the lows. I think $12 is my limit. $24 is my limit to lose on Magic Online in a day. I'm a degenerate gambler, but like, I'm not a totally degenerate gambler. We're gonna go ahead and wrap there for the afternoon. $24 in 2 hours, that's like losing more than minimum wage, so. Playing Magic Online is the most convenient way to play Magic. Of course, that also means it's convenient to play a lot of games and lose a lot of games and lose a lot of money very quickly, so. Yeah,